When you're in shape, you feel good about yourself, you've got energy, you're doing things you never thought you'd do. You fucking love life. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you do. Life is great. And you don't have to have the fancy car or the big house or anything like that. But life is good, and that's what it's all about for us. It's longevity, living a good quality of life, and being able to be there for your kids, your grandkids when you're older and they're young. And I just want to be banging out pull-ups, making a show of me grandchildren in the back garden. Do you know what I mean? And that it's quite simple, but it is what it is.
And look, as we've alluded to, a marathon is full of moments, and a lot of moments, as is life full of moments and experiences. What do you have as your last kind of bit of advice for anyone who is taking on Dublin and any marathons beyond that? What's your advice for all the various moments they're going to encounter?
Do your very best. Like, there's a lot of difficult moments in a marathon. There's a lot of emotional moments. Like, you'll probably have moments where you think to yourself, Jesus, like, can I keep going? Like, am I going to finish this? But there's also now moments where you're probably going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. Like, one minute you'll be in Lock, and then before you know it, you're out in Walkinstown. You're like, how did I get here? Yeah, so it really is a roller coaster of emotions. I guess just do your best to put some perspective on it, that if you've done the work, you deserve to enjoy every single step of it. And that really is, regardless of times, and I say this time and time again, regardless of times, it doesn't matter. Everyone is there for the same reason, just to better themselves, to, feel good about themselves, to make themselves proud. And that's really what it's about. So allow yourself to be proud, because do you know what? Like, I think anyone that does a marathon will allow themselves to be proud for a day, but I don't give a shit. Like, I'll still tell people how proud of myself I am for hitting a 2.5K PB earlier on. You know what I mean? And I think just even in sometimes in Irish society, we can look down on other people for, you know, thinking that they're big headed or they're cocky for celebrating themselves, or like, talking about their achievements. But like, allow yourself to just savor every single moment and remember genuinely how lucky you are to be able to do it. Because again, like you two lads will know as well, like you see some sights in the Dublin Marathon from 32, 34K on, like people, I don't want to scare anyone, but people passed out and, foaming at the mouth and stuff like that. Like make sure obviously between now and then you fuel right, you train well, you eat well, you sleep well, all of those things. But when it comes to the day, you have just earned every single moment of it. And regardless of your time, don't get put down by anyone, because I often think the people that are out there on their feet for 5, 6 hours, I think they have a harder job than me going to try break sub three. I can't imagine the mental and emotional torture being on your feet for, well, I can for 6 hours, but like, that's tough. That's what tough is, because they're clocking up an extra what, 10, 15, maybe 20, 25,000 steps. That's a lot more stress on the body. It's a lot more impact on the joints. So I often think what they're doing is actually, I'm not going to say it's better, but it's probably harder, and they probably face a lot more doubt and stuff like that, because like us lads are, the guys that are going for the times, we have a really strong mentality that we wouldn't be going for a time if we didn't. We wouldn't be going for a time if we didn't believe in ourselves, or we didn't want to fucking smash the time out. Whereas a lot of people are going to just finish it. And I can't imagine how much doubt there is when they hit that 32, 33, 34K mark. So believe in yourself, back in yourself, and back yourself, and just remember like how much of a privilege it is to get out and run around your city, and like how amazing it is, how genuinely amazing it is, because it's one of the best feelings ever. It really, really is.